Man, shoot 10,000 shots every single day. You know, I think if you want to be great, you have to do everything that the greats have done and some, because times has also changed. So, like, if you want to be as great as Jordan now, the players are even bigger and even stronger. So everything Jordan did, you need to do that times 10. You know, and if you're not willing to do that kind of work, if you're not willing to do something 10,000 times before you even see any progress or profit from it, you should walk away. Cause like that's like, it's gonna push you. And if you're not willing to do that, you're gonna break every time and you're just gonna be miserable on the journey, because that's really what it takes. I think everything else falls in line. If you're willing to do that, nothing else will stop you. You know, you only lose when you quit. That's the only time you fail, is when you quit, when you walk away. As long as you keep hammering at it, you win. So it's really just shooting those 10,000 shots. Whoever is your favorite or you think is the greatest, go do exactly what they do and then turn up on them. Do even more.
The marathon is just about seeing long term, seeing a vision, understanding that nothing really worthwhile happens overnight, and just sticking to your script long enough to make something real happen. Laying a brick every day instead of trying to build a brick wall. Just lay a brick every day. Eventually you look up, you're gonna have a brick wall.
It takes fearlessness to be first, you know, to not move with a crowd, to move alone, you know, and you get scrutinized by people that do move with a crowd, because they got to make you look bad to make themselves look good. It's all part of the game.
Life is all about obstacles. Either you can't jump it or you're gonna jump it. You know, and I'm all about jumping. You know, all I want to do is overcome obstacles. That's who I am.
I never been one of the people that could be comfortable being careless. Some people I noticed the quality that they don't have, that they just don't have the I guess the pressure on themselves. You know, they just have a little bit of a comfort that I don't have. I don't feel comfortable unless I know I went above and beyond with my preparation. The things that possibly could happen, if I ain't take real steps to prevent those things, I'm not comfortable. I can't walk around, you know, charismatic and happy. Nah, I gotta make sure, you know, we setting up some type of wealth, because we might have a little bag right now, but we know a lot of people had a bag right now and they ended up bad.
I'm sick of that shit. Everybody's depressed because they're trying to fit into a puzzle. They're trying to be a fucking circle in a square. And you're told what to do, and you're told what to eat, and you're told what's good and bad, and what the perspective of success is. Success is love. Success is your family. Success is how much you laugh. I don't care how much money you got in the bank. If you got a crooked smile, if your people around you don't want to be around, your breath stinks and all that other shit, you're broke. Period. Right. You're broke. If you have nothing to fight for, you're broke. You have nothing to love, you broke. Period.
I feel like you gotta embrace your position, you know what I mean, and not shy away from it. You a leader, people following you. So you gotta lead people to the lake and to success, because people gonna follow you regardless, whether you embrace it or not.
And I want us to be tasteful. Right. I want us to be evolved. Right. I want us to deal with things like men, not emotion. Right. I want us to really be rich, not look rich. I want us to be friends. I want us to stick together. I want us to take care of our kids. I want us to take care of our women. I want that to be.
That's the definition of a boss. It's the definition of a father. Mm-hmm. It's the definition of a man. Mm-hmm. Like we're too used to not being 100% what we're meant to be.
Right.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be working for somebody. We're supposed to be taking care of our family. We're supposed to be making it easy for the people we love. We're not so. If you are all right with your kids having to go through the same exact problems that you had, then what you here for?
Right.
And a life without a purpose is not a life. It's a depressed existence.
I just believed in the plan on paper, and just, you know, amongst the team, it always felt like it could work. It was a good plan, and that to be empowered the way we wanted to be empowered, to get to the level that we want to get to, that it was this route. And it seemed like you had to be comfortable being counted out at times, because if you was uncomfortable with that would put pressure on you to make decisions that might be premature, might work against you in the long run. That's why I call my whole shit the marathon.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I think it was a lot of pressure to like take the elevator. Mm-hmm. Or jump on somebody else's back, or
ride somebody else's wave.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that worked for a moment, but the respect is what keep you in the game. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? And the distinguishing yourself through how you get there, you know, is what people really at the end of the day say that I know his character from demonstration, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that was what was most important, and whatever we could accomplish within that boundary, that's what we wanted. We didn't want nothing else outside of that until we was, you know, in a position to get that on our own and in our own way. And so every time we make a step forward or make progress, it count for that much more because we know how we got here. We know we kept it pure.
For sure.